Welcome back to your yoga mat. I invite you to a downward facing dog. Warm up accordingly, and then unpause this video. In down dog, create foundation beneath the hands. Press the mat away, bring awareness to your mid back. Hug your scapula down and back toward the hips. Engage your core for the pit of the belly in toward the spine. Your heels may be floating like mine. That is perfectly fine. If you need to take up a little more space, feel free to do so. And then they will float. Let us work with our power today. Inhale, shift into high plank. Pause. Let your breath move. Control is quiet. So when you're moving, whether fast or slow, if you're a handstand hopper or doing something like mountain climbers, focus on moving as quietly as possible, even if it's quick. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. High on your toes, look forward. Tiptoe. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Low. Up. Down. High plank. Forearm plank. I like palms flat. Feel free to take up a little more space. As you can see, my mat is not long enough for me. Right hand to left elbow, roll over. Heel open to the ceiling. Engage the bottom core, lift your hips up higher. Breathe in. Reach under. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach through. One more. Thread under. This time, fingers behind the head. Tap elbow to your hand or the mat. Open up. Crunch it down. Open up. Crunch it down. Lift high, reach up. Back to forearm plank. Beautiful job. We'll take it to the other side. Left hand and right elbow open up. Stack or stagger your feet. Lift the hips up. Let the exhale thread you under. Open high. Bring it low. Lift it up. Take it down. Open high. Fingers behind the head. Crunch elbow to hand. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. One more for good measure. Because I don't know if we did 3. Back to forearm. Dolphin pose. Walk your feet in. Press the mat away like down dog. And we're just going to hang out here. Look for ease in this place of stability. Your forearms are firmly pressing down and forward. Your hips are reaching up and back. Hamstrings and quads play a big role here. So if you have tight hamstrings, this is not so fun. Soft bend to your knees, but really engage your core and your quads here. Wonderful job. Now, because we're in dolphin, you can back up a little bit, back onto your mat if you're as tall as I am. Chaturanga here, so ground down through the inner arches of your hands. Inner thighs and core is engaged. Elbows will lift at the same time. Stack them over your wrists. Inhale. Exhale, high push-up. Down dog. We're going to do that a couple more times. Breathe in, down dog. Exhale, gently lower to your forearms. Breathe. Out. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, high. Down. One more time. Inhale. Lower. Breathe. Exhale, forward this time. Press the high. Down dog. Your breath can move either way, just as long as it's moving. See what feels better for you. Let's take one more just because it's a fun thing to do. Triceps are on, core is engaged. Breathe it in. Exhale, forward. Press high. Down. Great job. Tiptoe to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Stand. Extended mountain. Fold. Halfway. High plank. Stay. My favorite part about yoga, the asana, our movement, is tapas, is the difficulty, is the discipline. Because there's plenty of times where I want to give up and I want to stop and I could just call the video right here and right now. Or I could keep going. I like to tell myself just one more breath. Just one more breath. Lower halfway. Press back to high. Lower halfway. Press back to high. Lower halfway. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High. Drop your knees. Drop your forearms. From here, shift forward through up dog. Inhale, lift the chest. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Let it go. Step your feet in about 1/3 of the way up the mat. Hops for handstand. You may be cooked right now. This is the best time to do it. Because in a practice, in a vinyasa especially, you'll probably be cooked when they cue handstand. Keep your core engaged. Firmly root through the hands to lift your left leg up. This left leg pulsing is going to lift your right leg up. So as you pulse the left leg, you'll lift high on the ball of your toes. Pulse to lift off. And you'll land as quietly as you can. Pulse to lift up. And gently land. Softly, quietly. Strength is control. You'll have the balance when you want it. We're here in this space for a few. And you can switch legs in the air if you prefer. But control with your breath, with your core, with everything that is active. Hands, feet, core for 3, 2, 1. No rush. Softly land. We'll meet in yogi toe stand. Just to balance out tapas. both in effort and in ease. Practice is ultimately about finding balance. So for as much as we move and exert effort, we must match that with stillness and with ease and with letting go. Surrender. Even if that's difficult. So that's why I called for Yogi Toe Stand. Because it's just as hard. Lead with acceptance. Settle into what is. Most importantly, be kind to yourself about it. As we settle into this moment, we'll lean into a meditation. You have the option to stay in Yogi Toe Stand if that is what's for you. We're here for another few breaths. Take 5 breath cycles and you can come out thereafter. You can sit on the tops of your feet for Hero's Pose. You can come to an easy seat, Sukhasana. You can also sit on a block. Option to lay back into Shavasana, your final pose, if that is supportive of you. While we notice all of the sounds that come and go, allow your breath to move and bring your concentration to that inhalation and that exhalation for as long or as quick as it is, for as shallow or as deep as it is. Let your focus be on your breath. Bring softness to your face. Unclench your teeth and soften the jaw. Soften the brow and allow your shoulders to come down towards your hips. Fleeting is the breath, for we can only hold on to it but for so long. Much like life, the inception is brief, and the moment of holding on to it only lasts but for so long. And one day you will let go. We will let go and move on to whatever may be next. Bring awareness to your mortality, to all of the feelings that arise and fall. And take advantage of every single moment of the operation of this presence. To be, to feel, to love, to express. And to know that it doesn't last forever. My invitation to you for this year in 26 is to show up authentically and wholeheartedly, exactly how you want to. All the way into the next year. Though it's not promised, show up every day like it may be the last. Feel free to stay a little longer in silence even after this video. And seated on your back, but stay aware with yourself, with your breath, with the moment. Hands at heart center, may you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with compassion and with grace, with kindness and with peace. Hands to the forehead. The big, powerful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, powerful, bright light within you. Take a deep inhalation. And as we bow together, we say, Namaste.